jobs are important. I gotta agree with you. Right? But what's more important is the fact that social programs are giving $1,500 a month for food. My social security check is $1,500. And I gotta pay my mortgages or taxes and everything else, right? So you're giving away a whole lot of money in social programs. They don't have to work. They get paid more from social programs than if they were working. Fourth and fifth and sixth generations are still on social programs. They don't have to go to work. What are you gentlemen going to do to stop that? And if we have to have blood tests, work, make sure we have a drug-free working environment, make the recipients in every social program pass the same drug test.
Well, sir, one of the things that I believe that we have a serious problem with today when it comes to the welfare programs. Currently, the way the government is set up, it is more difficult to get off of welfare and begin to achieve success than it is to get out of welfare in the first place. Welfare has become a trap. I believe it's a voter trap. Once someone is on welfare, every step forward they take twice as much money back from them, which makes it almost impossible to pull themselves out. What we need to do is we need to set up a system that allows people to extract themselves from the trap of welfare so that they're no longer enslaved to the government. Because that's what's happening today. The original purpose for welfare and social services was designed to help people as a social safety net. If they get in trouble, we're going to help them out until they can stand on their own. Well, today, welfare prevents people from standing on their own. And it's like the old TV commercials. You know, you can check in, but you can't check out. Once people get trapped, they can't get away from it anymore. And that's got to stop. We've got to set it up to where people can start advancing on their own, standing on their own 2 feet without getting penalized. And if we do that with proper welfare reform, we will reduce the welfare rolls, because nobody wants to be stuck on the government's larder when they can make a lot more out in the private sector.
But they can't make more in the private sector. We're taking them out of welfare.
Correct, because every time they take a step forward, they get more and more taken back from them, so that they have no way to progress forward. They have no way to earn those job skills and begin doing something productive, because every time they try, they lose half their money. And that's one of the things that we have to address if we want to really start moving people away from welfare.
Take a shot at that one.
Yes, sir. I appreciate your question, and thank you very much. My philosophy is, as my opponent pointed out, I'm a Democrat. It's much like being a Roosevelt Democrat. It's the creation of jobs. And that's what the Roosevelt administration did during the Depression, was the creation of jobs to put people to work. To be honest, I'm of the belief of my fellow man that most people, the vast majority, now almost everybody, given the choice, would rather work and have that self-respect of going to a job every day and earning a decent living. Several years ago, there were some changes made in the welfare system. They called it workfare, and they created some areas so that folks, while receiving some welfare, would also be required to get some training. I know in locally in my area, there was some women especially that learned cosmetology, and they were able to get off of welfare and go to work. That's the kind of philosophy I have, is that people down and out, I don't mind giving a hand and a hand up, but I believe in providing jobs, putting people to work. Like I said, one of my primary items that I'm interested in is increasing jobs in small business and giving small businesses a break so that we can have those jobs in our communities and in our towns, and that's what I want to see.
Why don't we put the people, we're already paying them, put them to work? Don't hand them a check for $3,000 or $4,000 every month and say, have a nice day. Put their butts to work. Put them out mowing lawns. Put them out there cleaning everything. Get them doing something for the money we're giving them. Just don't keep handing it to them.
Amen.